Hello. They don't know I'm looking at them and saying hello. These are my pals, Steven, Tom, and Patrick the Houstonian. And their obstructed blind spot is Delta 117, a 763 Dubs, or W, or Winger. And from Stuttgart, Flight 117, heavy. Trying to make sure to start off this whole episode with a positive mindset when it comes to box integrity and not inappropriate, inappropriate zoomings and zoom outs and things like that. Sometimes I'll do it, you know, like, and there was no purpose for me to zoom in, none whatsoever. He's having his way with the glide slope and centerline runway 26 grade. Kicking this one off, 767 Parade. United Continental, well, looky what we have here. This is what we call bird of different feather here in the hometown airline country. It is nothing exotic to most of you out there, as you all have seen the United Continental. 737 of various variants with various wingtip adornments, but we're doing this in honor of our guests, Patrick the Houstonian and Steven. Their hometown airline is United Continental. Isn't that amazing? It's just crazy. Oh, he's ignoring it. See, you can tell. He's totally disregarding it. He probably didn't even see that because he is so accustomed. We know the Reginald 200 can sink like a mofo because of that nose-down attitude of his. But will he on this occasion? Oh, hot damn. Somebody very special is right there. Looky, it's Delta 296.
No, I would come.
Very good. Well, yes. A long day of flight from across the globe. This aircraft is ready to take a nap, probably drink some beers or whatever the equivalent is for aircraft. Whoop, whoop. Who's behind her? No, nothing good, okay. Sorry. Arriving just on time, right on time, so I wouldn't expect one's gate to be occupied by another aircraft, forcing an intolerable delay sitting on the ramp, waiting for available gate. Nah, never do that to 296, do they? Better not. Better freaking not. This is the LR, the Lure, of Delta's 777 inventory. Has raked wingtips, version 1.5. A bigger engine set than the and a better roar. Those are all the facts that I come up with right now, but I hope you enjoyed it. What the hell's that? Oh look, it's Air France. I'm caught up in the foreign entanglements. Well, isn't that appropriate? Also, terribly backlit. Star Alliance is here. Star Alliance. Star Alliance. It's Star Alliance. Star Alliance. Star Alliance! What? Okay, never mind. A parallelogram, briefly, ever so briefly, before continuing his ingress into SkyTeam territory. These kinds of obstacles, kind of like barrage balloons set up by SkyTeam, are designed to prevent incursions, especially ones from aircraft as large as a 4-hole. These 4 holes are certainly conventional holes, not nukes like the Virgin 4-hole used to bring to us, but that's a whole nother matter altogether. What is important is Star Alliance daily incursion here today. Backlit, representing the Germans in the form of whatever the hell this airline is called now. I am twisted around my tripod like a pretzel and feel like letting that go. Here I am staring at it on FlightAware trying to figure out where in the hell it is, and I hear the noise but can't see the aircraft. I still can't, it's out of focus. Oh, looky. Looky, looky, loo. It's a Cirrus. Well, isn't that special? It's a Cirrus, you can tell by the new futuristic looking aerodynamics. Oh, they are dispatching all taxis. Yes, this is always funny. They blow the whistle.
They're pretty much in.
Well, some do. I think other ones are actually working. They're trying to beat Uber, because Uber is now allowed to pick up and drop off at Hart Maynard. Now, I'm not one to judge how you worship your gods.
Bullshit.
But I would think that you would want to set up in a position that doesn't look like you're bowing down to almighty trash can. I know I'm trying not to be insensitive here, but I'm also trying to point out a comedic opportunity. So, dislike if you like, I will not be deterred. That man is worshipping a trash receptacle. I believe I spotted a heavy. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me? What the hell am I looking at here? What am I looking at? What is this? What the hell am I looking at? Holy shit, as I'm seeing it, it's even more... What is this? I have no idea what it is. I'm sure I'll know as soon as I see it on the big box, but... Oh, what the hell? What the f*** was that? What in the f***? Is this 767? What is it? No. Yes. Oh, I'm trying. Oh, cargo jet. Oh my God. Here I stand with a junior bacon cheeseburger in my fist, thinking I couldn't possibly miss anything now that cargo jet has arrived. And the original Cactus America West American Retrojet was actually a Cactus Retrojet. We have to give them the credit for this one. Oh, I love it. I knew this font the second I saw it. It's the Ole Miss Rebels. Ole Miss and their Citation Bravo or Citation S550 or whatever it is strolling up to the landmark ramp where they think they belong. Well, I am sorry. I am sorry, Ole Miss. After defeating my beloved Georgia Bulldogs by pounding them hard, you now have the balls, the rebel balls, to show up in my town and just stroll in here like you're welcome, like you're part of the family. Well, I'm sorry. It's Virgin. That girl's Virgin. Don't try to hit on her. She's not gonna put out. This Virgin is leading us somewhere. This has a point.
Leading us on.
You don't know. No, it's leading us to that super secret item on the South Cargo ramp. I'm trying to build suspense so I can say stay tuned and find out next, and then you will have to continue watching. You won't be able to resist. And now, presented to you, a 727 looking right at us. Isn't that awesome? Air 321 doesn't even recognize how important that is. It was just born yesterday. We have a UFO.
Balloon.
Oh, it's gotta be a UFO, Patrick. It's just designed to look like a balloon. There! It's trying to distract us from the cutters.
Is this
Oh, like, I am going to
redo of the Jew Star?
I'm definitely no, it is actually. It's along those same lines.
Jew Star.
It is a UFO traveling along at millions of light years of miles an hour, shaped like a regular star. We'll come off it and go to Qatar. Oh, beautiful. What am I in?
Basically, it's here. I'll spell it out for you. It's this one.
He has the hardest time with his Instagram handle. I've heard Steven have to explain it so many times, to me 4 times, because I kept botching it. Let's get back to the matter at hand. Ah, Qatar on the north. This is delicious. This is just delicious.
Much on it, but I might eventually.
Welcome to our Sabbath, Qatar. We can drink beer here. They sell it after noon, after 12 o'clock. You can booze it up, and the police won't come and cut your hands off or anything like that. Nice! Thrust reverse and spoil. Excellent squiggly. And excellent engines with the gazelle-like creature. Oh, it's just beautiful. The gray upon the maroon, or maroon upon gray, rather. It's a wonderful color combination. And we love everything about you. However I say it in your language, I'll say it. An opportunity to verify the theory that all Qatar cabin crew members and employees are hot. Let's take a look. This is a 777-200's worth. Yes. Attractive. Yes, very attractive. Yes, very attractive. Okay, we're 3 for 3. I can say these people are very attractive, even the male. The shoulder stripes are very hot. Oh my God, I cannot believe that just landed before my very eyes. It's now out of focus because I'm such a spaz, but that blurry area is a Sierra Pacific 737-200 landing here. 5 seconds. Fuck. turbojet, Boeing 737. I believe that's a 200. It might be a 100, but
200.
is it Sierra Pacific?
That's TWA.
I said Sierra Pacific assumptively. This looks like Sierra Pacific. They're the only ones I know who mind operate a 732 into my airport. When you add this, and the 727 sitting over here, and that weirdo 767 cargo Canadian, this is shaping up to be one hell of a day.
My God, this is over.
Yeah, that's a pretty damn good day.
Oh my God, the surprises just keep coming.
Let's just have them pull right in front of us.
Mr. November 467 Tango Whiskey. That does make a good song. The giraffe comes to say hello and salutes the 732 with a good roar. Giraffes don't have big vocal cords, so his roar is often minimal, but he gave it his all. Spool down. The spool down is a worthy sound. Let's listen for it. Listen for the spool down of the turbojet. There it is.
I'm calling Terry. I'm calling Brad.
Don't go inside. We must see who gets off this bird. Who could it be? Interesting note, these two guys are yelling up through the windows because it is so old, it does not allow for cellular device communication. It is old,
Really?
2 cups with string attached style, so they're trying to get their hand signals aligned so the men in the cockpit can get out and come enjoy some of the sights and sounds of Hart Maynard. Who are you?
Oh, they got
First
lots of
officer. It's
people.
first
Look at
officer. What? Where?
Look at all the buses coming out.
Yes, they definitely have luggage. And who? What?
And there's an Enterprise coming out too.
Enterprise?
Margo.
Okay. Might be a rock band. Does not look like prisoners. Prisoners would not get Enterprise. Now this might have been empty. There might be just.
Yeah.
Oh no, it looks like they got some baggage. They're gonna actually unload it by hand. That's how they do it on these old airplanes, see? Look, he jumped right up. That is first officer material right there. Someone's got a nice woman hat. One of those house. Oh, hello, you're dancing. They're happy. Got some people that are pretty excited. Where did they come from? Oh, good. Oh, there's a guard. Or perhaps just an escort. Let's see who among them is the leader of the passengers. That looks like a flight attendant. You, sir, are not wearing business casual. What is this group? What is this little clique?
That's prisoner. That's U.S. Marshals.
There's not prisoners right there. Those are women and...
Marshals, you said?
No, it's not. I'm telling you, this is not prison garb.
Maybe it could be people for the conference that they have here.
I'm thinking it's rock stars or... I don't know. Those are some pretty sexy boots. Definitely not prison grade. Jansport book bag. It's gotta be. Oh, there's a dog. There is a little dog. What kind? Is it a French bulldog? This is the greatest flight I have ever seen. I think that's a French bulldog. Look at it. You see it, you guys? Its mom is trying to text something, so the dog's impatiently pushing forward, and I think that might be a boyfriend. Might be attractive, might not be, but we like that dog. Oh, these are definitely party goers or millennials or something. It is absolute casual wear. No business casual. Those are not businessmen or business meetings. Could be religious fanatics. What?
Just landed.
Oh, Nino Mosquito! Joining the party. Where is he? He's over here.
He's about to
Excuse me.
cross
There
our
he is. Oh, looks like a really fast Learjet. Is that the same one from yesterday? I think it is. This doesn't match.
7TW.
That does not match. I'm sorry. FlightAware has been misinformed, and then we have Mr. Patrick stating it's U.S. Marshals, when clearly those passengers are not being led away in handcuffs or shackles. They are freer than most men and women, and a dog. Here it is. They're from Charlotte. It's a Maristar jet charter 9373. Holy shit, all over my head. These are charlatans. Charlatans! Is this like a reunion? The Jetstream 41 from yesterday's back! Yeah! I know you think I'm crazy for screaming for a Jetstream 41, but this is yet again another classic. Not quite as aged as this, but it is turbopropery and relic.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Veteran of the puddle jumper era. Commuter flights in the 90s, 80s, and early 2000s. Is this a crew member, cockpit crew member, sir? First officer? What?
Heavy coming down. It's like 8.
Oh my God, A330 right there in my face. I was just looking at a first officer. Here it is, Delta belly or not, we don't know. It's already pulled its shirt down. Yeah, engine spikes. No, it's got a bite though. That's got a bite. Now, excuse me, sir. Are you leaving for the day? This information is very important to me, as I would like to see your aircraft again. Are you going in to urinate? Or are you leaving for the night? Stay tuned and find out next. Ole Miss is being towed away, and we realize now the Razorbacks are Arkansas, bringing a much more sophisticated aircraft than did the Ole Miss Rebels. But that's what you get when you're a rebel. Confederacy was never really a power broker in terms of industry and manufacturing. It was more textiles and shit. It might be the Bammans. Just coming to see how Coach Kirby's doing.
It make more sense for it if it's an SEC being better.
Well, both of them are SEC. So what are they going to do with this Ole Miss? Impound? Ah, yes, the pilots are definitely overnight here. I don't see the 767 without the winglets, no doubt headed for the West Coast. My guess is San Diego. It's always my guess. Oopsie, sorry. Rotation at an earlier than normal spot for a Euro-destined 767. Perhaps the Sunday flight is light. He's going to keep it very low bank angle, or angle of attack rather, and then ram right into that personal wall of doom. But that's beside the point. Whoa! What is this small-ass random act of general aviation? Oh, it's the Cirrus. The Cirrus and his parachute rack.
Why don't you just go to PDK?
That costs about $85 to park out here, and you have to park out here. There are no touches and goes allowed for by Atlanta ATC.
Really?
Nope. So you have to pay, I think it's about $100 for the ramp fees for this, even if you're only going to stay for 2 minutes. But I'm sure they have soda machines in there. You can go in there with 50 cents, sackagely $1, buy yourself some Doritos and a Coca-Cola. And you can come back out and risk it all with your Cirrus parachute. All right, coming out from behind Patrick's mouth, sweaty face, and what is that? Excuse me, sir? Oh, United Continental. The Alabamans are going to go now. Bet you they're going to rotate in very short order. Tuscaloosa is waiting for you. Tornado season is finally over, so you can breathe a sigh of relief.
Is he Hyman?
I can't tell if he's Hyman or not. Gotta make sure I ask.
Does it have an ED on the end of it?
No, I spell Hyman like the female body part. That's the joke. That's the joke. He's a Hyman.
So, is that your term, or
Yes,
is that a term?
it is a term I created.
Along with Smoker Aquarium, did you create that too?
No, Neil Bortz created that term. Oh, he's a good looker. Always love that air bridge. One of the new era or new age Russians, not communists. Not pushing that ideology, no. It's more of a strongman mentality, and we like it. We like it a lot. We like their Sukhois as well. That's a whole nother story altogether. As Airbridge makes his way down to the South Cargo ramp, maybe I can get a favor from you, and you can update me on the status of the 727 Airbridge. How do I say that in Russian? 727 status update. Jeez, I'll have to Google Translate. We'll get together later. Designed like receiver gloves, you know, like football players wear. No, these are wing walker gloves, you know, so you can hold your little sticks that glow and wave in the airplanes and make sure their wings don't touch. He's putting on his gloves right now. Like batting gloves, basically. You don't ever see men without wing walker gloves nowadays. Every little movement in this dance is significant. Every single one. It's a ritual of sorts. Look at these two. These two are facing one another. It's like Animal Kingdom. Man controlling machine and machine controlling man.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's good. Oh, that's like ear candy. Ear candy. This guy's getting the most ear candy of them all. As a matter of fact, his ears are kind of stopped up. You can see he's having trouble keeping all the candy in that ear. Narrowly missing an Air France 777. Air France is coming in, look! See? I'm not acting crazy, I saw it before you boys did. Don't keep blinders on to the world, we've got to keep our wits about us, because things like this will happen. Very gentle landing. Glad he wasn't distracted by the 732, I would have been. Man, slowing his roll quickly, trying to match the volume. Turbofan versus turbojet. That is the dance we wanted. The backwards dance with the sideways moving arms tells this aircraft to roar. 764 arriving against the backdrop of a 732. And what? Excuse me, are you FedEx? You're not 764, you're 763. I am so confused. The feds are here, look! The feds are here! I'm the only one who cares about the feds. Good for you. Ladies and gentlemen, this has not been seen by my eyes here at Hart Maynard since at least 2014. It has been at least 2 years since I've seen a 732 at this airport. Even longer since I've heard the roar, the delicious ear candy of 737-200 turbojets. They aren't slung haphazardly under the wing in the cells like modern aircraft. No, they are still connected to the wing, almost a part of it. Here it goes, let's listen.
Is it going?
It's going.
Yeah.
Moment of silence. I'm trying to contain my glee. We will hear the bulk of the sound when it passes us. Oh, somebody's trying to steal the show. I don't know who that was.
Shiny.
Oh my God, very light rotation. That is not his roar. Oh God, it looks awesome! Yeah! Can't really hear it because some asshole drowned it out. Now I can. Yes, sorry! Beautiful, beautiful example of aircraft. Thank you very much, whatever your name was. Heading to South America. The name of the city I cannot recall, but I read it earlier. I read it. Down below me, right in front, trying to distract me, is an undertow 777 Lure, belonging to Hometown Airline. It does not want me looking at such exotic sights, but I'm looking. Oh, nice. Niceries. So are you a specifically designed 767 freighter, or are you a converted passenger aircraft? My guess is the latter. I think Boeing was very successful with the whole 767 cargo thing. Again, that's just an assumption. Oh, and he goes away. We'll see him again, don't worry. There's something over there. Okay, I see. There's the 777 I was talking about. Just in time, we're going to see cargo jet right there. Right there. Right there. And we will see cargo jets again right there. And a few seconds. There! Oh, he's a light one. Good work, cargo jet. Completely empty, no doubt. There's not a lot of demand for Canadian cargo. No activity, but still looking very alive. Like a triceratops. So handsome. Meanwhile, as Landmark Aviation, the busy-ass day continues, pressing the customer service and reservation staff of this operation to their limits. I'm sorry, signature, whatever we call you. I like Landmark better. See, these guys are exhausted. These guys are exhausted. Thank God they still have a little tug-like vehicle so they don't have to use their own legs walking here and there. It's a small ramp, but definitely one worthy of tugs and other means of conveyance. It might be interesting to have a ramp that has nothing but people on roller skates. A cute gimmick, perhaps, for an FBO, yes? Flying high on their legendary journey from New Amsterdam to Tenochtitlan, the Arab Mexicans and their Dreamliner soar high above the Renaissance. Not much contrailing, just a tad. Oh, I'm late to the Delta Belly, but it's up there. It's so good, Delta. Delta Belly, Delta Belly. The boarding process at T-17 is no doubt underway. Still got some luggage or some shit they're putting up in the front of this side stick. Meanwhile, how house fire has broken out in the ghetto area to the east of the field, and now our arrivals are having to endure it. Oh God, is my camera in focus while the turrets are leaving? We're trying
No
to.
way they're leaving.
I don't know. Somebody is speeding, or maybe an arriving. I don't know. I'm out of focus. Don't put too much pressure on me. Don't stress me out. It's out here. I swear I saw its logo light. There it is. I see it. I see you. It is all quiet on the Western Front.
Not yet.
That 727 will inevitably leave. It'll probably leave at 5 in the morning or something. Nobody will see it. And there goes Patrick the Houstonian and Steven the Austinian, journeying beyond the security line and into the inner workings, the inner guts. I believe they're going to go hang out right here and get boozed up. And there they go. It's the last we're going to see of them. The last we'll see of Patrick and Steven until either I go to Houston or Austin, or they return to Maynard under his spell. I know they're already under his spell. You can tell by the way they walk.